Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Deal Double G, and oh my God, guys, do I have a story for you? All right. Well, before we get into this, you need to know what lucid dreaming is. So basically, lucid dreaming is basically like where you're dreaming, you're in your dream, but you're aware that you're dreaming. So you know that you're dreaming, and basically you could do anything you want. Like reality, like in a lucid dream, reality is your playground. You could do anything. All right. So it all started when I woke up at about 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. I woke up and I looked in this group chat that I have with all my friends, and basically we talked a little bit, and they said, "Yo, Dominic, why are you even up so early? You don't have to go to school." And so I was just like, "All right, so I'm just going to go to bed then." So I went back to bed, and this is kind of, yeah, this is where the story starts. So I went back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, and this is basically where it all starts. All right, so I was at my friend's house, and I wasn't aware that I was dreaming yet. I wasn't lucid dreaming yet. This is just a normal dream. I wasn't aware that I was dreaming. All right, so, and guys, don't make fun of me. Like, Dominic, what the hell were you dreaming about? But basically, I couldn't find my pants, and I was at my friend's house, and I couldn't find my pants, and none of my friends were there. It was just I was at my friend's house, and no one was there, and I was about to go, but I couldn't find my pants, and I was getting really frustrated. And so eventually, I found my pants and went home, and here's where things started getting wacky. So I was thinking up a video in my head. So I was thinking up a video in my dream, and I think I actually got the video, but I can't remember what kind of video I thought of. But if I remember it, I'll definitely make it into a video, and I'll let you guys know this is my dream video. But basically, I was thinking of a video in my head, and I started noticing that the lock on my door didn't have a keyhole. So the keyhole was not there. You couldn't stick a key in it and do that. But instead, there was a glowing button. So it was this like little rectangular glowing button that looked like something out of Star Wars. And I was baffled by it for a good like 10 seconds. Like, why? Like, what's up with my lock? Like, did my parents change it or something? But I was low-key started freaking out. I low-key started freaking out. And then I woke up. And got out of my bed. So I woke up, got out of my bed, and I started walking down the hallway. Alright, listen to this right now. I bet you guys are like, Dominic, that's it? Wow, this is boring as hell. But, oh no. It doesn't end there. When I was walking down the hallway, I started feeling really heavy. Like, it was hard to walk. It felt like I weighed like 800 pounds, but I wasn't fat or whatever. It was just really hard to walk, and the hallway started getting really long. And it finally hit me like, damn, am I lucid dreaming? And if you don't remember what lucid dreaming is, it's basically like where you realize you're dreaming and it feels real, but you could do anything. So like, basically it's like, another way I could explain it is like if you went out to your living room right now, it feels that real. Like if you go out to your living room, tell yourself, I'm not dreaming, and then you could just do whatever you want. Like you could fly, or you could do whatever. That's how it feels. This is probably one of the most amazing things in my entire life. But it was crazy. Oh yeah, so that's your reminder of what it is. Then, all right, so I was like, damn, am I lucid dreaming? And then I woke up again. Then I woke up and I got out of my bed, and I was like, wow, I can't. So I thought to myself in my head once I woke up, I said, wow, I can't believe I didn't know I was still dreaming. Which is kind of funny because then I was walking down the hallway. I was walking down the hallway again, and this time I thought I was actually awake. I was walking down the hallway, and I was going for the kitchen, but when I got to the kitchen, my brother was sitting on the counter, and he was like, I can't even do it how he said it, but it was one of the most creepy things I ever heard in my entire life. He's like, Dominic, you're still dreaming. And then it was some like Doctor Strange type stuff where like everything got all long, my vision got all long, like tunnel visiony, and then I woke up on my bed again, and I got out of my bed again, and I was like, alright, although it felt so real. When I got out of my bed, it felt so real. It actually felt like waking up. Like, it actually felt like waking up. I got out of my bed and I'm like, alright, so I'm dreaming. I'm lucid dreaming. This is like, and it was so real. It was so real. And that's like one of the most amazing things about this. It was so real. So I was still dreaming. So I got out, went over, and it's kind of funny because the first thing I wanted to do, like I said, you could do anything in a lucid dream. The reality is your playground. The first thing I wanted to do is become the Flash, because it would eat at me so hard when I'm at school or whatever, or like just sitting down. It would eat at me that I'll never be able to be the Flash, alright? Because that would be so dope. But I would think to myself, like, what if I could be the Flash? And then I'd get super bummed out because I'd realize that literally could never happen. So the first thing I wanted to do, it's funny. First thing I wanted to do when I got out to the living room and I knew I was dreaming, I was like, I want to be the Flash. So then I started being the Flash, and it was really cool. And by the way, I actually became the Flash in my dream. I didn't solve crime or whatever, but I was running around really fast, and it was so fun. It was so amazing. I really didn't want to wake up. And basically, I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, this is so cool. I really don't want to wake up. And I was thinking in my head, like, oh man, what if when I wake up and I'm not the Flash anymore? And so I lost my concentration, and I stopped being the Flash, and I ran right into this bucket of water that's in my kitchen, and I got all wet, and I was really butthurt. And then I woke up again in my bed. I got out of my bed. And I didn't know. That's what I didn't know if I was dreaming, because I wasn't wet, and I was just like, so I was walking around, and I looked at the lock, and it was still like a red beeping button. So I was like, all right, so I'm still dreaming. So I did some other stuff in that, and then another funny part. I was like, oh. Never mind. All right. So whenever I was like, sorry, I lost my train of focus there. But I did some other stuff, and legit, almost every single time I woke up in my dream, I thought I actually woke up, and I would go out, be like, dang, that was a pretty cool dream, and then I'd realize I was dreaming, and I did that a good like 10 times maybe. Like I'd wake up in my bed again, and then I'd be like, oh, man, that was a pretty crazy dream. And it was so real. It was like actually waking up and then getting out of your bed. It was crazy. But but then after a while, I would wake up, and I think this is called sleep. I don't think it's like, I don't know, but like I saw it happens to people. Like if it happens to people, it starts happening when they're like 13, 14, 15 or whatever. So I don't know, but I don't really know too much about it, but like, I would wake up, and I don't know if I was seeing stuff in my dream or if I was seeing stuff in real life, but I couldn't move. So basically, there's this thing called sleep paralysis, where most of you probably already know what it is, where you kind of wake up, you can open your eyes and look around, kind of, with your eyeballs, but you can't move at all. So I don't know if this is what I was doing, or if this was just happening in my dream. But basically, I'd wake up, and I'd only be able to open my left eye, and I couldn't get out of bed. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if I was looking around at stuff in real life, and if this was sleep paralysis, or if I was still dreaming, but I was, like, lucid dreaming that I couldn't get out of my bed. But I woke up, and I was looking around with one eye, and it was freaking me out, and I was really, really trying to get out of bed, but I couldn't. And so basically, eventually after that was kind of freaking me out, but eventually I was really trying to get out of my bed and be the Flash again, but I couldn't get out. So that's why, like, in a lucid dream you could do anything, but I couldn't do anything here. So I don't know if that counts, but this just goes to show you, like, how real, like, you don't like you might not believe me, like, because you may have never had anything like this. You can't imagine how real that dream felt. But just walk out into your hallway right now. Right now, just pause the video, walk out to your hallway, and tell yourself you're not dreaming. That's literally what it was like. It's real. It's real. I would walk out. It'd be exactly real life. I'd tell myself I'm not dreaming, and then I'd go out to the living room and see all this weird stuff. Like, it was crazy. And basically, yeah, that's the only way I could explain. Just go out to your hallway right now and tell yourself you're not dreaming. That's how it was. And so basically, eventually I did actually wake up. And at this point, I actually thought I was dreaming whenever I actually woke up. But I had like my suspicions. I didn't want to fall for it again, but I had my suspicions that I actually woke up. Because in my dream, I realized in my dream it was so easy to get out of bed. Like, I would wake up, hop out of my bed, and then it would be super real. But the fact that I hopped out of my bed wouldn't. You know what I mean? So I woke up and I struggled to get out of my bed, but I had no idea if I was still dreaming or if I had actually woken up. So I walked around, I started touching stuff. I looked at the lock. The lock was actually a lock. I went out to the kitchen. Food was actually food. I couldn't run like 5,000 miles an hour. I wasn't the Flash. So I was like, alright, so I'm actually awake. So just to show you how dedicated to this YouTube thing I am, the first thing I did when I woke up is went and started writing the script. So, yeah, guys, that's just a completely insane story. So, like, for the too long didn't read version, basically, I was dreaming. I realized I was dreaming. I kept thinking I actually woke up when I was still dreaming. I did some Flash stuff, did some other things, and eventually I actually woke up and maybe had a little bit of sleep paralysis here and there. But, yeah, guys, that was an insane story. And, just tell me, like, 'cause this is going to be like a commentary. I'm going to put, like, gameplay over it and stuff. So just tell me if you like how that goes or if you would want something more like a face cam when I'm talking. But, yeah, guys, this is your boy, DLGG. Peace.